And you're over.
Hi everybody, welcome to episode number 22 of Tailor Made, the making of a broadcast empire.
Hey, yes, caught.
Yes. Well, now that we've established for the rest of the world, most recently our newest contracted hosts, that, yes indeed, when we speak to them regarding creating a product for us, it is in fact a job interview, and this is in fact a real corporation and with real broadcast and production services, etc., etc.
Yes.
So,
look it up. Las Vegas, baby.
That's right. We are right. Yeah. I guess we should have gone to Delaware, closer to New York, but
oh, whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, whatever.
In this day and age, you can register your business in Namibia.
No, really?
Well,
no, that would be
no, but
good.
Well, just about. Yeah. Yeah.
So we should start by saying that we're incredibly full because I just made a kick-ass homemade potato pancake dinner.
Oh yeah.
My first time making them, and they were good. They tasted delish. Well, they weren't the Canadian version.
No, but I'm not going to say anything bad about them. I mean, the only real difference between Canadian and American potato pancakes really is eggs.
Right. Well, you have to he doesn't get the whole concept of binding the potato and onion shreds together.
Well, I have it on good authority that Tom Grote actually watches these. And
yes, Tom, please.
Tom Grote, good friend of ours. Love you, Tom.
He was our best man at our wedding.
He was.
Yes.
Still is.
Yeah. Our best man, Tom.
And that's actually kind of funny. I was sitting here waiting for somebody to come up with some documents that our marriage is a sham, too.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, Tom was best man at our wedding, and he's still there, still the best man. But he actually lives with my mom.
Yeah.
And I bet you he could confirm with Phyllis that no, in Canada we don't put egg in our potato pancakes, but we put in pleh.
What's the pleh?
Whatever pleh is.
I had 2.5 eggs for 1.5 pounds of potatoes, lightly beaten with 3 tablespoons of flour, just to make a binding material to hold the shreds together while you fry them in 2 tablespoons of oil.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy schmancy.
And I know also, unlike Americans, we don't use sugar in them.
I didn't put sugar in them.
Well, no, you didn't put sugar in that, but you put sugar in other things like get this. Any Canadians out there? Yeah. Sugar and butter mixed in with green beans.
Duh.
Green beans!
First of all,
beautiful, wholesome, fresh green bean, and you mix butter and sugar?
Butter? You just a little bit of butter.
How come we're all 400 pounds here? That'd be
we're
hot.
not. Apparently,
we're not. But
I've been eating like that my whole life.
No, yeah.
I have. It's family recipes and such.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah.
Not according to your daughter, who says he didn't eat for 7 years before I got here.
That's not true.
Anyway, yes, Tom, if you got a second, run up and ask Mom there what she would put in potato pancakes aside from egg. Or
them together.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm remembering them wrong. Maybe they all have egg in them. I don't know.
Because
kind of interested to know. That'd be good and all that stuff.
We should get a soundbite made for the Taylor Trivia section.
Taylor Trivia? Oh, we're having Taylor Trivia? Oh, you're talking about the... Yeah.
Well, we could, but God knows there's enough Taylor Trivia out there. I post some for my meeps on occasion when a meep asks something about us or...
Oh, yeah.
What was the latest Taylor Trivia that I had done? It's on the Facebook somewhere. I forget what the question was. And I explained the answer to the question, and then I had said, and a bit of Taylor Trivia, blah, 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 and then I had, whatever, I'm getting full after. I love that.
I know, I'm actually, I want to make a shout out to my good buddy Todd Smith, Keel Pookie. He's his Facebook profile today. He's put up his new profile pic, and these are all always pretty good, but this one here is especially good. Especially for situations so near and dear to my heart.
Uh-huh.
But Todd is often referred to as a bad man.
Uh-huh.
He's a very bad man.
Yeah.
And his profile pic today is a beautiful picture of a meadow.
Right. Gorgeous, man.
And there's some text on the beautiful meadow, and it says, "This is where I'm dumping your body." Gotta love that, Todd. Way to go, man.
See, it's the sweet ones you always have to question.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Absolutely. So, I don't know about you, but my Sunday was pretty full.
It was. You were negotiating all day today.
I was rocking it.
Uh-huh.
I'm bringing something that's going to be just kick butt. I can't wait. I can't wait.
I can't either.
I was brainstorming with said individual this afternoon for an hour or so about some concepts for a show, and this person already has a very well established career and a very good show out there in the market right now. But I've actually over the last 3 or 4 days managed to dazzle him enough to.
Get him to do a show for HTLA.
Get him to do a new concept show for HTLA, and it's going to be kick butt.
It's gonna be. I'm just already laughing thinking about it. So.
Yeah. Well, it's
it's
good stuff. What, another one you just had?
I did not. That was the rest of my dinner steak. Thank you.
You know, we've had complaints, honey. I've got to tell you. There's some children out there in the, I guess, in the school system that watch these videos, and they've sent us some hate mail.
I'll tell them the same thing I tell our daughter: do what I say, not what I do. Quite simple.
Oh, yeah. I guess there would be that whole adult versus child thing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, never mind.
Right.
Okay.
Although I was barely a year older than her when I started smoking.
Well, funny that. I think my first cigarette was 11 years old.
You've got me beat by a year.
Sorry.
No fair.
I win. I rock.
And I still managed to sing the Beyonce version of Listen today from Dreamgirls.
Oh, well, you better regale us with some a cappella. Otherwise, certain children might not think you can sing either.
Oh, God, I know. Well, no. There's stuff like that coming, too, in the works. So.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, well, I've been rewriting, and I've been working on my shit, and I've got our good dear buddy. I'm going to be getting back in the studio soon.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy?
Maybe. I've been, I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going straight into Manhattan or if I'm going to try and do something. Well, we'll talk. We've got the new software and stuff now, and I've been busting out some beats on the keyboard and stuff, and I'm going to need your input for some of the things, like the guitar stuff. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Crash Jesus is always at your service.
Right.
I can certainly bang out some riffs for you.
That's right.
Actually, I was doing some.
Even the Yum Yum can't say I can't sing because he was there and blown away. So
that's true. We have photos of that as well.
Yeah. They're on Facebook too.
The what was I going to say?
Somebody wouldn't bring the video camera, or you would have heard me sing. It wasn't TMFI stamp quality.
No, it wasn't. No.
So they have nothing.
That's right.
That's right.
And when you're talking about putting out quality product, nothing is better than something. Trust me. Oh, yeah.
So, okay, now they'll say I can't sing.
Well, you could blow them away right now.
No, I can't.
Come on.
I don't do that. I think the last time I did that
you need
was
50 martinis and...
No, it's not that. It's not that. It's just not. I'm not in the business of proving myself. I'm way past that stage.
Oh, well, I like doing it because it's just that extra throw in the face. There you go.
Yeah. Well, there is that. We'll get on those the funny video concept where I'm always walking and running around the house with the iPod on, and I can't hear crap when my iPod's blasting because I'm also singing at the top of my lungs. So I just know one of these days he's going to sneak up behind me with the camera while I'm doing that, and I'll turn around and have a freaking heart attack or something. That'll be up there someday, I'm sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Although he's usually locked in here with his headset on and his stuff blasting too, so...
Yeah, so anyway, I was doing some mixing today for a couple of pieces that I sent over to a fine gentleman to put on his radio show, and I was doing some different voices, and I remember back some of the straight talk episodes that we did and stuff. I did like the Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sean Connery.
I didn't even know it was you today. I thought it was somebody else's bit.
Well, yeah. So today I'm doing this bit, and I'm basically in the little. It's a 30-second spot for a radio show, so you kind of got to illustrate everything verbally.
Right.
And I was playing the part of this Southern sheriff who had pulled over. No, I didn't do that voice.
I know.
Who had pulled over some boy with the said radio show's bumper sticker on his thing there, and did a little funny bit there. But I was thinking back to all the stuff that I had done, with the Schwarzenegger stuff and all that stuff, and I was actually listening to some of that stuff today, like the stupid, ridiculously long 4.5 minute monologue I did as Schwarzenegger for Procast.
Yeah, but you did that whole show as Sean Connery when we did the God interview too.
Yeah,
and that blew us away.
Well, that was pretty kick-ass. Yeah.
See, most people don't really know all of your extensive experience in acting and film school. And
no,
but
that's okay, because, like I say, at the poignant times, you could just be like, in your face.
Right, I know.
It's in your face. I can
See,
do that
I don't
too.
have those kind of bones that he's got. All those vengeance bones. I don't have those.
Well, it's not a vengeance bone. It's really more of everybody you meet. They kind of look at you and they assess you in like 5 minutes or whatever, and then you surprise them.
Right, but then there comes that point in life.
There's some rare people where, a week or two down the road or a month or what have you, you'll get surprised again. Oh, wow, I didn't know this person could do that too.
No,
and
that's definitely you.
With me, if you know me for a year, you probably sit there and go, oh, shit, I didn't know you did that either. About 50 times.
Yeah, it's true.
I do plumbing. Never went to school for it.
Married. I still get surprised every day, and I've been married to him almost 2 years.
She brings me this safe.
He's a safe cracker, too.
After her mother dies, she brings me this safe she's uncovered from some bowels of the house somewhere. And she's like, I can't get in here. And I'm looking at her like, what do you want me to do about it? And she's like, well, crack it.
You did.
Crack what? I don't know how to. I'm not a safe cracker. You crack what? And and she's like, "Oh, you could do it. Just open it."
You did it.
So she leaves me with this thing, and I'm dinking around. About 10 minutes later, here you go. It's open. Here's all your documents from 700 years ago.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
And that was something that even surprised me, and I've known me for 44 years. So
well, let's clarify. He thought he knew himself.
Well, and actually, on the Chris Top program over on Spreaker yesterday,
right.
They were talking about a guy who apparently set a record for being pulled over the most times in an hour, and the record number was 7. And I'm like, in the chat room there, I'm like, oh, I got 15 in an hour.
Oh, that when you had that thing on the thing?
Yeah, and Chris is like, what do you mean 15
That's
in an hour?
They were just waiting for
No
you.
way. So, well, yes, they were waiting for me, but it's a true story. I
Didn't
had
even
15.
get to work that day.
Yeah, I had 15 tickets in an hour. Yeah. That surprised me too.
He had this illegal thing that he shouldn't have had on, one of those, jack up things, pimp out your ride.
No. Actually, what it was is I wasn't intimidated as a 17-year-old kid by a certain cop, and that certain cop came back to haunt me 7 years later.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
Yeah. But there you go. That's what all that gets you, though.
But, well, yeah. Well, guess what? In his face again. I went right to his boss, didn't I? Getting back to a project that I've been working on, in addition to everything else all the time, is my cat launcher project.
Yeah, Mom and I aren't happy.
I know. But, well...
Mom has more kitties than I do.
I know. It's my Canadian armory house. That's where I get my ammo in Canada.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't seem to matter where I go on this, our God's green earth. I always have more than enough ammo for this thing.
I
So
know. I've never lived with cats, and so far every place he's gone has had cats. Now he's stuck with them for life.
That's why Oh, come on. Yeah, you're friends with my ex-girlfriend there, Heidi Haywood. She will even tell you that I was inundated with cats when I lived with her for 5 years.
Let me tell you, here's cat.
My entire life.
My kitty wisdom for today. And it's so true, and he'll vouch now. What we resist in this life, we are forced to confront. And the more he says he hates cats, he doesn't want to live with cats, the more he finds himself in that situation. And until he accepts, you got to surrender and accept. And that's it.
Doesn't matter. Never surrender. Never give up. Thanks, OG. I'm not going to. And all you're doing is providing me with more ammo for the coming zombie apocalypse.
Coffee.
Well, then, geez, maybe that's why you shouldn't chain smoke. Anyway, my cat launcher project. This thing is.
One. It's not gonna kill me.
Just keep drinking.
It's not gonna kill me. I took it out.
You know, I showed you guys last night my she won't stop talking either. I should come up with a Kate silencing weapon of some sort. Anyway, I revealed. Can you shut up? I revealed 2 designs last night for my cat launcher. More of initial drawings, actually. There was my catapult, right?
That was adorable.
Which it was. And who doesn't like to see a little kitty sailing through the air? I do.
I don't. They're my kitties. I like it in cartoon form.
And then I came up with the Catinator cannon.
Yes.
On 2 mountain bike wheels there.
What was it called?
Well,
it was cuter than Catinator.
Let me refer to my notes here.
The Cat Dun.
It was the
Cat Dun cannon.
The XLF-14 Cat Dun cannon. There it is. Cat's done. You may remember that drawing from last night. There we go. But with that design too, I was having a feed jam issue and also a loading issue. Because, you cut a port in there to feed the cats into the tube. You have to seal it so that...
Are they anesthetized or something? Because they'll fight.
Well, it doesn't shoot 16 at once. It's not like
they'll still fight to be put in a tube of any sort.
Well, I'll deal with that when I get to, prototype trials. But,
okay.
Today, I have worked on...
Magazine. Oh, no.
I've worked on the Meow 16 automatic assault kitty launcher. And I've changed up where the design called for a compressed gas and I was using nitrous oxide. I've changed that up now to CO2. Because, as many of you know, CO2 is used widely in the paintball industry and that kind of thing. So I was thinking, okay, well, that seems to be a good propellant. That seems to... they've developed some systems to maintain PSI throughout a weapon. So now I just need to integrate that technology into something that I can use with the cats. Now, I've come up with the Meow 16 here. And as you can see here, this is my Meow 16. And this is a magazine, or as I like to call it, a Meowgazine. And I figure 5 rounds, although the last one is going to get squished from all the weight. He might be a little sluggish or cause a misfire. This is the ejection port here that the cat casings come out of. I'm assuming that would be like cat poop and stuff. Now, the CO2 design here that I've got on the base of the gun here. This kind of design right now is basically modeled after the paintball weapons that I'm familiar with.
They use M16s in paintball?
Oh yeah, and the AR-15s
that
and
I
the
shoot really well.
Colt M4s, and this is roughly to scale of the weapon. This is roughly an 8-ounce bottle, but I'm working on a 16 and 32 ounce sizes to kind of give me more capacity for the cats kind of thing. But yeah, like Kate pointed out, I've got a problem with the Meowgazine because I can't fire 2 at once. I don't know how to stack them in maybe a zigzag pattern.
Yeah, but okay. Even if they're kittens, your Meowgazine's going to have to be like this big.
Right, and then you see the other problem, of course, is the upper receiver to the barrel. The barrel's got to be like...
Right.
It's got to be at least as big as their head.
At least 2 feet in diameter.
2 feet? No.
Why?
No, a kitty head is like this round. Right? But I mean, still, it's a problem because if you've got a barrel that's, that big and round. Like, man, I don't know. So I'm running into some real problems with this, and it's definitely going to take more work. But just the problems with this design that I've been able to figure out is that with the Meowgazine, I would have problems with feeding because they
Well, I solved
up.
your problem. Just like a regular rifle or whatever, it ejects a casing. You need to put them in each one in a case, so it'll propel the cat out, and the casing will eject.
Oh, so you're thinking about...
Because don't forget, they're not like a projectile where they're smooth and cylindrical.
See,
they're
almost talking
lumpy.
you're almost talking about developing actually a cat bullet,
right?
Where the propellant is right in, and then
well, I don't
the
even
cat
care
in.
about that, and you can still use your CO2 delivery, expulsion system, but it's not going to work if you just load them into a box and shove the box into the rifle or whatever. And because and this is what did it for me. The ejector port that you've drawn.
Right.
So just like, it has to be in, when we fire and the casing ejects, like I collect them too. So, but we have to put the cats in a casing of some sort. So the cat will fire and the casing will eject and the next one will load smoothly and normally. Because like I said, cats aren't like bullets. They're not cylindrical and smooth. They have bumps and lumps and if one of them turns and...
I was thinking about that. I haven't actually gotten to the part yet where I'm addressing issues like velocity,
right.
the aerodynamics of the actual projectile kitty going through the air.
Yeah. Well, see, that's all variable. There's too many variants there if you just do the cat without being in a casing.
Well, I think one of the things that I could do that would actually increase maybe not only my effective range of the cat launcher, but also my penetrating power when it gets to the target is shaving the cats. Right? Because I think all that fur, although it might be great for, their hobbies like swimming, I don't think it's that good for going through the air. I think maybe if I shave the cats...
But I think it'll be null if you put them in the casing anyway, because it's just... They're going to have...
Well, if I use gunpowder, it'll burn all the hair off.
Yeah, but then the cat will be dead when it hits the target.
Right,
anyway.
and you see, this is the thing, and don't misunderstand me here. The cat launcher, the idea of the cat launcher is just to launch them, just to project them, get them out of my life, to something that I could set up in a window and just load and fire, and the cat's out of the house, and I don't need to worry about it anymore. That's really the premise. So that's where I was going, but now with the Meow 16, and potentially even more problems than I had with the Canon idea, I'm thinking maybe...
The same issue with the Canon.
I'm thinking maybe rework the design back to more like a gravity feed. I like your idea, too, about the individual projectiles that you can fire.
Yeah, but if they're conscious and awake, and I can't believe I'm helping, if they're conscious and awake, they're going to move, and they're going to... their paws are going to bend, and their heads are going to turn, and it's going to jam up no matter what you do. It's going to have to be a smooth casing that goes through whatever barrel you're shooting them through. Or their little bits and their parts, their tails are going to get caught, and it's going to cause a jam up any way you slice it, unless you put them in a casing.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Back to the drawing board, I guess. Tom actually said he may help me with my design.
It's never going to leave the drawing board, because he's not going to go to any kind of feline trials or anything.
Well, I mean, just because there's not a shooting sport for cat launching right now doesn't mean there won't be in the future. Hey,
there's pumpkin chunkin', right? Who knew?
There you go.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
The Meow 16. That's.
It's all cute concept and design, though.
Oh, and for the contest tonight about how much we paid for the laptop.
Oh yes, right.
I had a couple of responses. One of them said, "Yeah, wow." One of them said. $489, and they said that it was a Walmart special.
Okay, is this it's the engraved one or not the engraved one? No, that's not the engraved. Where's the one that's engraved at Majesty Designs when I was in school, my interior design one?
That's the bio, not in the shot.
Ah, okay.
And so now I have to ask you,
You can ask me how much I paid for it? I don't know.
No. I asked you if it was purchased at Walmart.
Of course not.
Okay. Then that one's out. Sorry.
Actually, well, see, it was the bio I had custom made by Sony and engraved and stuff like that. But I ordered direct from them. computer places.
Why the hell would you have Sony custom make you a computer that's retarded?
Why not?
Because it's retarded.
I got exactly what I wanted. And they engraved it, and it was pretty. And
Oh, you mean customized, like you went to their website and ordered all the...
I went to the website, and I
okay.
designed my own laptop, and they custom built it.
Oh, okay.
And engraved it and shipped it.
I thought you went to them and created, your own...
No.
No.
The
Okay.
Kismet line. No. This HP, I think I just ordered from HP, because I have an HP desktop somewhere in the house, too.
Right.
So I'm... It's either Sony or HP for me. I don't really vary, but... I have to say, I got a netbook recently, the Acer, and I was like, oh god, it's not brand, and I'm like a label hoe. And I love it. It's like my new favorite thing. I had no idea they were so good.
Yeah.
Wow, shocker. Who knew?
The only thing I will say against those things is that their speakers are not loud enough.
Very true. Very true.
No.
But I have those externals that I plug them into when I watch Netflix and stuff upstairs while I'm supposed to be working.
Oh. Right, that's why certain contracts didn't go out till right.
Oh shit,
okay.
I gotta do that one tonight too.
Yes, you do.
Because what time are we meeting tomorrow?
Before 3 or 4 in the afternoon. I know that.
Right, we're not going. We're not going out tomorrow.
We're not.
No, not so. Like we don't have to go to the store. We're not out of cigs or anything. Till
No.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
Cool. Is Ken have one?
No.
Why?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna sit here and argue now. Let's do that. That should get a lot of hits. Arguing is good.
We don't fight.
Yes. What else? We. Wait a minute. Well, that person was off with their guest. Then the other two, I wouldn't even really kind of count. One of them said you got it free at the.
Oh, those ones. The contest, right?
At the.
Okay,
No,
too
one
late.
said you got it free at the shitty school you attended.
Oh, the shitty school. No, I know my thing. Well, that's okay. My film. Well, I went to the Art Institute of Pittsburgh first. That's where I studied interior design and stuff, and the Academy of Art University in San Francisco for film. So.
Well, you know what?
They're not shitty schools. Oh, and my psychology, my undergrad and my master's, I got those at Maryland, University of Maryland. So, yeah, pretty shitty schools. But it's okay. What do you do?
I didn't know any of them were giving out laptops, but okay. And then the other guess was like, $230 at a garage sale kind of thing, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. Whatevs. You know what? Everybody that knows me totally knows me. Yes, I love quality things and I have great taste and I wear designer stuff. But and I do drive a Mercedes. But as far as that's about as materialistic as I get. Just because I like nice things and I like beautiful things. But somebody like that you judge somebody's worth by their material possessions and how much they have in their bank account, and they have a $3.7 million house. Well, you know what? That house isn't going to save you when you get sick or when you're fucking lonely. It's not going to keep you warm at night and shit. And if that's what you value, then wow, I wouldn't want to be you for all the money in the world. It's pretty pathetic, actually. Do you agree? Well, no, he doesn't agree. So he doesn't. The whole "I'll live in a tent with you" thing. He's like, no, I don't think so. I don't want to live in a tent. But I would. I don't care. I have everything I need.
This is the land of opportunity, and I'll be damned if I'm going to come here and live in a fucking tent.
It's okay. You don't have to.
I know. All right. So, now, what else will we put for tonight's item in the shot?
Well, okay. Well, if
worth?
I remember correctly, I don't think I've ever paid, except for the netbook, less than like $800 for one of my notebooks. So
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I buy them, brand new as soon as they come out. Like
she does. Actually, Chris Griffiths would vomit on my shoes if I told him how much money you paid for your laptops.
I know. Well, that's because that's what he does. He builds them and stuff. So.
Yeah, but
I pay for convenience.
Yeah, you pay through the nose for convenience.
I know. It doesn't, I never even thought about stuff like that till you came along. So.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Well, this was tonight's.
Oh yes, the Mickey Mouse commemorative. There we go. You gotta actually here. Let me
Ow!
put it up there. Little side there. Little side profile. Right. He does have a little glass tail here.
Yeah, he's just a glass blown little Mickey Mouse that I got at Disney World when I was 8.
Oh, that's why he's smiling. Okay, so there he is, the little glass Mickey Mouse that was purchased at Disneyland or Disney World?
World in Florida.
Disney World when you were 8 years old.
I was 8 years old.
Damn, Disney World's been around a long time.
Yeah. Hey!
Sorry. So there he is. So this is actually a Disney licensed product?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't even look like him.
Well, it is. It does. That's it. Because that was all I wanted when we went to Disney World. That was all. That was all I wanted to bring home was this
There he
souvenir.
is.
I wrapped him in a shirt and I guarded him with my life. And then when we got home, my mother hid it, and I didn't find it again until after she died.
There you go. So there he is.
And now he sits in our studio as a reminder that we want to get our munchkin there, because we've both been to Disney World, but she's not been yet. So we want to get her there. So we look at that and we know why we do what we do every day and work so hard. So we can go to Disney World and.
So there it is, guys. Look it up on Amazon or wherever you're going to look it up on, and try and guess the value of that one.
Well, are we going current value or what I paid for it when I was 8?
It's a very good question. That is a tough question.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
considering
sure it was probably like $10.
Yeah, but considering that the moron that actually brought this whole thing up, who is looking in our frame so bloody closely at what the value is of everything, are you gonna fucking estate sale me or something that I don't know about?
We hit all the crap.
Oh no, wait! You're probably casing out the place to come rob it.
Yeah, really.
Oh.
Well, I guess when you have a.
I don't know.
A celebrity baby out of wedlock and then lose the paternity suit, you kind of need to do desperate things.
Oh, like chain smoke.
Yeah, that too.
Adobe After Effects. Anyway, yeah. So I would say that we would need the purchase price that you paid for it. I mean, the person said that it was a Walmart table and you bought it for $56. So I think that's the whole thing is. Have the viewer actually tell us what we paid for X. So, can you remember what you paid for that?
No. It was probably like $10, because if you're going back to when I was 8, $10 would have been a lot of money for something like that then. But Disney World would have marked it up so incredibly ridiculously. I'm guessing around $10. Probably.
Well, so now you've totally blown it then, because they'll call in tomorrow and you'll be like, well, I think I did about $10. You just say what you just said now.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, whatever.
Oh, I know what's in the shot. The snare drum. Oh!
Oh, we just bought that for Gia.
That's not a real snare drum, though. We better check it. Oh, that sounds about right. Now wait a minute. I think I got to make an adjustment here.
Oh, make an adjustment there.
Yep. I think my... Oh, there it is. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's got the non-snare feature. Look at that.
I can play the drums, too.
There we go.
And I play classical piano, too. So
there.
does he. He went to the Conservatory of Music.
I have just verified that is an actual snare drum, not photoshopped.
Right. Well, I don't know. That new software I downloaded for the studio, pretty snazzy. I can create all kinds of shit. Beats and stuff.
It's true.
But I've been fudging with the watch, so unless G is hiding under the table with some kind of foot pedal of some sort.
No.
Neither one of us could have done it. Whatever.
No.
Whatever.
So yeah. So guess what we paid
for the snare drum, because we just bought that for her. She started band. She wanted to play.
Oh, and I guess we should give a plug out to Robert M. Sides Music.
Yes, thank you.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we might as well plug Guitar Center too. We got all the rest of our music stuff there.
Well, those are cardboard guitars. New movie news.
My show?
Die Hard?
Oh, God, yeah. I just, well, I guess we can tell them the other big news, too. There's another HTLA Kate Taylor product on the way. Real Talk with Kate Taylor. That the whole thing started because, and I did my Sex and the Kitty show last weekend, and I do my top 10 list at the end of my show. And last week's was the top 10 sexiest scenes in film in the last decade. So hubby here couldn't get over how much in-depth production knowledge and actor knowledge and director knowledge and, just film production about each of these movies that I just had in my, useless trivia retention brain.
Yep.
Because I'm a font of useless knowledge, absolutely. You never, ever, ever want to play Jeopardy or Trivial Pursuit with me. Never. Right? So I know the most obscure, ridiculous stuff. So, so he just jokingly suggested that, we've been trying to get somebody well-known and well-versed and to do a film review show for us. And, he said he couldn't believe that I knew so much that he jokingly said, well, you should do it. So...
Well, and not just mainstream either. What really kills me about your film knowledge is the international scene, the Canadian and international scene, right. The independent mostly. Scene, and some of the film that I studied in film school, I thought was really obscure and out there, and then I meet you, and there's like 4 or 5 other layers that I didn't even know about, that they didn't even cover.
Well, I went to a better film school.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I've
no offense, Louis. No offense.
No offense at all, Louis. No. But I'm always, reiterating your words to him, reminding him.
Well, I'm happy with my film school because I think that if it wasn't for Louis and the way he is...
I know.
I wouldn't never have done it, and if I did do it, I would have never finished it because he actually made it interesting. He kept a drive in me that...
He kicked your butt. Didn't let you get away with anything. And
goes through to this day. I still owe him for, when I get up every day and I work my ass off at this stuff. Louis is the guy who kind of, got me going again. So, thanks, Louis.
Thank you, Louis.
And for those of you who don't know Louis Lawless, a.k.a. Leo Rivers. Louis worked for a good 30 years in Los Angeles, mostly for Stephen J. Cannell, but did some other work, but is most known for his work with Magnum P.I., the A-Team, those kind of shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
he's also...
But he's a crazy Irishman, and...
Just like you.
There you go.
And he's also... Zena's dad.
Well, yeah, there is that too.
She's in a new. She's in a couple new things too. She's in.
Yep.
She just
she's in the Borgias, isn't she?
No, not the Borgias. She's in Spartacus.
Ah, yes.
Yes, she's in Spartacus, and she's in. There's another cable series that she's in. I'll get back to her. I'll talk about that. Maybe I'll do a television segment too on it. So it's Real Talk with Kate Taylor, to keep with that whole straight talk kind of thing going on. And that's going to be debuting in the next couple of weeks. But what's going to be really interesting is I'm going to be taking one blockbuster film and one either European or indie, something of a similar theme, similar genre, similar story. Because there's only 7 stories you can tell, right? Well, you have to go to school and they'll teach you that. But there's only 7 stories you can tell. And I'll take 2 films of the same story. And I'll give synopses of both. And then I will interweave my amazing analytical capacity to it. And, should be a blast. I think it'll only probably be a half-hour show. I'll do 15 minutes on each film or so, maybe 10 minutes on each film, and then because we have commercial breaks and stuff, and then 10 minutes on my overall synopsis of both or something like that.
Awesome.
But yeah, it's going to be Real Talk, and initially we were thinking of having guests because I have so many people in the film industry that I do guests without Straight Talk, but I want to keep them on Straight Talk because that's my social commentary.
Yeah.
And it's got a point, and I give them a whole 90 minutes to promote their stuff and also speak on whatever the topic is, which is why I've had them on to promote their stuff. So, yeah. So what's the log line for Straight Talk again? It's the most important subjects of the day to the people to whom it matters most, or the top literary, entertainment, creative minds speaking on the...
my favorite was Because the World Isn't Black or Right.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
But you know, you can't. You got to change it up. You can't keep the same stuff.
No,
That was last
because
year.
brilliance gets old.
Brilliance gets old. You got to keep it fresh. Yeah. Even brilliance gets old, honey.
There you go.
So, but why did I start talking about film and Real Talk?
I don't know, but keep their interest for a few minutes here.
Okay. Let's see. Why did we start talking about film and stuff like that? I was going to announce a film thing. It wasn't entirely about Real Talk. It was... Oh, Patrick Stewart! Die Hard. Die Hard is coming out.
Thank you.
Thank you. See, I did remember. Yes, so in the research for the film, for the show, for Real Talk, I started reviewing top screenplay, well, and also because I'm a screenwriter, but I started looking at some of the most recent screenplays that have sold for production. Yeah, like there's some really great, brilliant stuff. Johnny Depp's production company just bought a whole bunch of scripts. And so anyway, Patrick Stewart, Bruce Willis, they're doing another Die Hard. Patrick Stewart's likely going to play the bad guy. And yeah, they're bringing McClane back for one more in the franchise, and that's going to be pretty fun. And I hope to be able to do something on that when that comes out. But that's not even gone into, you know, pre-production yet. They just sold the screenplay for that. What else? Guillermo del Toro, he's doing another film that was just sold. Geez, I'm trying to remember now because there's been so much that I'm overwhelmed with information and research now. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what Johnny Depp's company bought. It was a suspense film, I think. But anyway, yes. Yeah. And I have to give a shout out to a screenwriter named Jordan Tate because she's a member of the Indie Producers of America, and it was that website that I'd read about all the stuff and all the screenplays that have recently sold. So, yeah. You gotta keep abreast on this stuff. I mean, if you're... Thank you. Crash Jesus. If you're in the industry for real, reals. Now you got it started, see? That should be the thumbnail.
I like that, mate!
That's the guitar I bought him for his birthday. He painted it. I don't know why that just reminded me of Proud Mary. Right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. This is
But it's not real. That was my new Photoshop plugin.
No,
Rock
it's one of
You!
those- It's one of those paper guitars that we bought for Gia for her birthday or something. We got her those paper
Really?
jams.
Because those are
Ow!
not solid.
No, wait, turn it around so they can see the Crash Jesus that you put on there.
Hang on, babe. I gotta take it off.
He painted
There we
that.
go.
We play World of Warcraft, and one of my characters is a gorgeous shaman, and this looks exactly like the outfit she's wearing. She's got feathers and stuff. It's all these same colors. So this is his Shammy Whammy guitar. Because
There
I
you
bought
go.
it for him for his birthday.
There you go. Ooh, 5-way selector switch that's working.
So he painted it,
My goodness.
because he just can't leave shit alone.
Nope.
He's always spray painting something, doing something. I don't play guitar. That's the only thing I don't play. I play keyboards and drums and, you know, but I don't play the guitar.
Well, you know, if
I mean, I can play anything I pick up, make it sound okay, but I don't play for reals. You know, like,
if they tune in tomorrow, maybe you'll play a little keyboard for them, huh?
sure, why not? I'm working on some new stuff.
Talent.
Yeah,
What the hell?
it's what's for dinner.
That's right.
All right,
Rock and roll, baby.
that's right. That's right.
Anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out there just for shits and giggles.
That's good.
Maybe we'll See, tomorrow we could do the guitar. How much is the guitar worth?
Tomorrow I have a show.
Well, yeah, you still got to do your Weebisode.
I know. Well, yeah, that's true.
There you go.
Okay.
Anyway.
Alright, well, this has been one of our longest running episodes, and thank you again.
How many hits there last night or today?
I don't know. I haven't checked because we did the big dinner. The last time I looked, it was 17 something. So 1770 something.
Well, I hope the crowd goes wild with my
I'll post
guitar
it.
prowess.
Yeah, well, my tattoo's showing tonight. One of them. So got my other one showing.
You nasty biker hoe, you.
Yeah.
There you go. So yeah. So
Okay.
yeah. Rock on, mates.
Rock on, mate. See you tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.